part of this task, we're going to explore our sketching skills. So all we're going to do is look at adding, subtracting, blending random geometric shapes together to come up with interesting characters. You can see that I'm working out my shapes quickly with a pen and then firming in the outlines so that I can see the bits that I'm left with. Really trying not to think too much about this and just going with the flow. Once you've got your main characters drawn, we're going to apply some colour. I'm using felt tip pens here. You could use crayons, pencils, felt tips, whatever you've got. Try and add some colour. Explore contrasting colours, harmonising colours, see what works best. And we're going to experiment with colour a little bit more once we get it onto the computer. Now take a photo of your finished work and add it onto a Google slide. With your image in your Google slide, we're going to use the Shapes tools and the Line tools to draw our character. You'll have to experiment with this, see which shapes are there that best fit. You might have to make your own shapes using the Curved tool or the Polygon tool. Explore different colours, different line weights, and also experiment with the order. So if you right click on objects, you can order them to the front or to the back. That will help make the shapes sit exactly where you want them to. And also group parts. So you can see with the eye there, I grouped together the various different parts that make up the eye, and that way they'll all stay together as I move them. Wherever you have repeated shapes, so the teeth of my character here are all the same pretty much, I can just take advantage of the copy and paste feature, so Control C, Control V. I'm making slight changes to some of the teeth and the rotation and stuff, but it certainly saved me a lot of time. And you'll see in a second, I'm actually just going to group together a set of these teeth because the kind of mouth of my character is fairly symmetrical, so I'm going to group those together. And then just copy and paste and flip those horizontally, and that just saves me a lot of time. Here you can see the finished one next to the original sketch, and then we'll look at using different colour schemes to create different characters. We look forward to seeing what you come up with over the next week. Remember to hand your work into Google Classroom and ask your teacher for any help.